What's up, guys? Masta Styles here, bringing you another Eternal Evolution video. And today, new update. We're gonna do some summons for the new hero, and of course, they still have the same typical events that they have whenever a new hero drops: Mirror of Reformation, Gemuzzo's Bell, Premium Development, new packs in the store. So we'll go over all of the stuff that is new, and if I miss out anything, I'll get to it in the next video. So first up, we have the anniversary celebration. This is great. Love to see new awards, and I love to see those red runes down there too. So if you logged in consecutively for 28 days, you get free mythic prototype of your choice. That's amazing. I love to see the fact that they're catering to free-to-play players. So if you're still complaining about the game not being good and content not being great, here's some free stuff to keep you quiet. So that's just the way I see it. But let's move on here. What else do we have in here? We got this here. This is an anniversary gift, and pretty much, it goes, it's kind of like when you start the game at the beginning, it wasn't there for older players, but for newer players, they're probably very familiar with this. It's a point system. You get points based off of what you do, and it seems like they have multiple levels, which is pretty cool. So the higher the levels, the more better the reward. So I'm guessing that throughout the week, it's going to change. You're gonna have other things that give you more points, because of right now, the most points you can get is by buying the yearly pass. One thing I actually forget to mention was the selector that was in the daily login. You get a free triple S, which is Durelli. You also, I seen Panda. So very interesting there. I'm loving the rewards so far. Here I was trying to figure out what this is, but I guess you gotta go onto Facebook. We'll check that out later. So at the endless battles, I'm seeing the fact that they actually have assassins. I didn't think they would go assassins. I thought they would utilize the new heroes that they put in the game, but maybe that could change. I checked this one out here, which is the energy one. Kind of a little boring, but sad that they have Nord in here at 10% towards your points, and a lot of people don't have Nord. And of course, I'm not really a fan of this Hunter one. It's pretty boring. I'm very interested to see what the teams are going to look like. But the biggest thing here is now we have Leo and Rickard. I wish they would have did the update that I said, but this is a great start in the direction, because now you get to have Rickard and you also get a shot at Leo. And I was saving my tickets because I didn't realize that I didn't really need anybody else in there. So I am going to pick up a copy of Rickard and copy of Leo, because I have an extra copy of both of them. So love to see that. Love to see the new changes, and I'm very excited to see how this endless battle is going to work out. And let's take a look at my results for Twilight Land. So I came in third place, but the more surprising thing for me was the fact of my MVP being Durelli. That's very interesting that she ended up being MVP. I don't remember using her that much, but I guess according to the game, I did use Durelli a lot. So third place, love it. This Twilight Lands wasn't the best Twilight Lands for me to come in the top 5, because I already have that prototype at level 60. I do wish they would have given you a better reward for whenever you get a prototype to level 60. But now we're going to jump right into the summons and see how we do at getting this new hero. So first off, we're starting out with nothing, but that's okay. Another purple. This is very interesting. Another purple again. So again, you see now we're at 30 and 40, which is insane. 3 purples in a row and nothing to show for it. Let's continue the summons here. And again, I feel like that Gene Hybrid that I didn't get last week is going to come back and bite me. But here, we're going to continue the summons and pick up this new hero. So first, I'm going to go here, do our 9 and then 1 on Panda's mana, so we can get an extra copy of Panda. So we're going to continue the summon, and of course, I had to go back and check because I wanted to make sure that I didn't overdo it, because I don't want to have to spend 60 limited tickets on Panda's banner just to get a copy. Love this feature. I wish I would do it for the second week too, but it doesn't work out that way. So here we go. Panda is necessary for the tank team. So if you don't have Panda, I do suggest that you do the strategy I just did to get your first copy. For my free-to-play account, I don't have 120 tickets, so I don't know if I'm going to get Panda. There is a lot of options in the store here. I love to see that. Let me make sure I pick up the Gene Hybrid this time and don't make the same mistake that I made before. And of course, I love to see that the fact that they did add a couple of new heroes in here, and I wish they would put Nord. I don't know what's going on there. Looking at the store here, I do feel bad for those people that did make the purchase of $200 to pick up Sif or either one of these characters, only for them to be in the store right now. Kind of a slap in the face, but we ain't gonna talk about that. And if you did, I feel bad for you, but sometimes patience is a virtue. So let's keep going here. We're gonna continue the summons. We know that we're gonna eventually get a copy of the new hero at Pity, getting purple. No luck. A lot of purples, but no luck. So we're gonna continue here. Still nothing should be purple here. Nothing. Luck's not looking good. And also I do have 4 Gene hybrids, actually 3, and the purchase of the one from here will get me the other Gene hybrid. So here he is, a new hero, energy hero. And I talk about this when it comes to account progression. You want to make sure you pick this guy up if you don't have Nord. Just a heads up, for the next Twilight Lands, you're gonna need energy. So it's most likely going to be tanks, hunters, and energy bond. So definitely want to start preparing there. And I need a couple more summons to get that Gene hybrid. And here we go. I feel like this one has been very bad in terms of summoning. No real luck outside of the Pity. And I'm gonna go over here and pick up these red runes, which is definitely needed, and the extra 10 limited tickets. So I was trying to figure out where I could get the limited tickets to pick up the extra copy at 180, but I'm gonna continue the summons here after we pick up these additional resources. So let's get to it. So to even it out, I did one summon so I can have an even number, and we'll continue with the summon. I am going to be short of the 180 mark, which is very unfortunate because now I'm going to need to come up with the limited tickets I need to get a copy of the new hero. And here I'm going to pick up the Gene hybrid because I made a mistake before and I'm not going to do it again. And we still have 10 limited tickets left, so let's do this last summon. And let's see what we get. We get a purple. Hopefully we pick up the hero here. That would definitely help because it's not looking too good. Summoning session for this one wasn't that great because that was what, 150 for literally one copy, and it was Pity. So technically no pulls outside of Pity, and I still need another 30 to pick up my extra copy. So now I gotta go through the game and figure out how I'm going to get these extra 30 limited tickets, and I have a couple of ways of how I'm gonna do that. So first up here, I'm actually gonna do the summons for Caraxia, not to try to get her, but because you get points for doing summons on astral tickets, and I'll show you that in a second. And you know, maybe I'll get lucky and get something good, maybe not. But the reason why I was doing that is because here I get 75 points per summons. You also get points for participating in Lost Valley. And another thing too is that I'm gonna get some of those gears, whatever you want to call it, for the Gemuzzo's bell. So here I decided that, you know what, let's bring the new hero in and see what he can do and what he brings to the table. You know, it seems like on paper he does a lot of damage, and here it's a lot now to search for new heroes. I'm just gonna, actually, I had already created a couple of classes for him ahead of time because I was like, you know what, maybe he's gonna need accuracy because a lot of these heroes that they come out with tend to need accuracy. So let's just go in here and pick out one of these preset gear setup, and I wanted to see how well he does here in these caves. Obviously, you know, we already have strong heroes, so it's not going to really be that tough. So it's more so a display of can he survive. I don't even know if they get to do the jump here, but yep, they did it. And of course, a lot of damage reduction, so he's not going to take too much damage. We do have a new system in the game now that shows you where you should place your heroes. So here I am going to turn on the damage just to see what he's capable of at Elite 1. And like I said, a lot of damage reduction coming from Purin and from him in the beginning. So don't really know if he can really survive the jump. I didn't do his talents yet, so just a quick gameplay of him. And as you can see, he's doing decent damage for being at Elite 1, and it's pretty much over here. So let's take a look at his overall damage compared to most of these heroes that are Immortal / EX30-120. And as you can see, pretty much did half as much damage as Ryzeris. That's impressive. And we're going to continue here to go and see if we can actually pick up a copy of him in Gemuzzo's belt. That was the reason why I did that, because that was pretty much a 2-for-1 special there. So let's see if we get a copy here. I love the fact that they have Tiny Hammer in here, and of course you can get a copy of Panda. So no luck there. I do need that extra limited ticket, which is going to go towards the 30 that I need to get. Now we're going to jump over to Endless Battles, and this is the new Endless Battles that they have here for the energy team. And of course I'm running Hunters because I wanted to try out this team here. I didn't really do the whole battle because there's really no need. And as you can see here, because of the multiple targets on the field, he does a lot more damage than even Rebecca or Ryzeris. But then you can say, oh no, this is a stage for him. But remember, he is Elite 1. And when it comes to this whole new system, it's very interesting. I wish they would do like a rotation, which would be cool to go from different classes over and over, and then you'll be able to get more rewards instead of locking us into only 3 battles. Make it 6, make it interesting, take it to the next level by doing something different. But here we're gonna try to see if we can get that limited ticket, and we need it. I'm in 5th place, and for me, when it comes to a couple of these battles, I'm not really interested. So I don't think I'm gonna push this Endless Battles as much as I normally would. And I feel like they removed the Red Rune rewards, which is very interesting. Yes, they could be in here, but I wouldn't want to use the selector that has Tamper Material 2 for Immortal Gear. So that would be pretty much a waste to pick red runes out of that box. And this battle is looking okay so far. It's a little early in the game, but of course, if you want me to make a couple of teams, comment down below. And the update's looking pretty nice. Love to see new things that you can do, work towards, and I love that. I'm very interested to see what else they got in store for this 1-year anniversary. Yes, it's going to be a month-long event. Please don't repeat the last collab event that we had. And I'm very interested to see how things play out. I'm gonna have to find those limited tickets, but my goal is to try to get this new hero to Immortal EX30 and Hyper Evolve 120 so I can do my review. So if you like my content, you already know what to do. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, all of those fun stuff. Until the next one, peace.